Alright guys, welcome back. So I got another video request asking about why is Blade any good? So I thought I'd sit down and make a quick little video. I only have a 3-star Blade. My Blade is only rank 3, so he's not even a maxed out 3-star. Hopefully this is give a good little idea of why he's any good. We are in the Maestro chapter. So last chapter of Act 4. We're just going to take up the middle path. I'm not going to make it all the way. I don't have a lot of energy right now. I don't want to use any refills because I don't have any. So I'm just going to kind of go through what I'm doing here. Kind of take these fights one at a time, and I'm kind of going to break down his abilities while we are watching a little bit of gameplay. So first thing, people will ask, does Blade need to be awakened? I will say no. However, I will say for survivability, yes. And we're also going to act like all of these times that I get hit in this video were on purpose to show off his awakened ability. They weren't, I was just playing like a scrub, but we're going to act like they were. So what his awakened ability, Vampiric Immortality, does is while holding block when below 70% health, Blade's healing factor allows him to recover X amount of health at the cost of X amount of a bar of power. My Blade is recover 209 health at the cost of 37.1% of a bar of power per second. So you look here, it goes up pretty quick. I can stay around about 70-71% health this whole time. Taking a hit here and there. Basically, his awakened ability allows you to either take chip damage, take stupid damage, from just crazy nodes or whatever you're fighting. A bleed node, a poison node, anything like that. You can kind of heal back and stay in the fight that way. Heal block is really the only thing that's going to stop you from doing that. You don't really have to worry about that too much when fighting him as a defender. Because his healing is only when they're blocking, and if you're good at baiting out attacks and parries, that shouldn't be a problem. The first ability now that he has is when he's near a bleeding opponent. For every stack of bleed, he's going to generate 7% of a bar of power every second. So that can really start to ramp up. As you'll see, when he parries or has a perfect block, he will inflict a bleed. So you'll be gaining power while you're hitting into the opponent. Not crucial, but really nice to have a power gain, especially off of a special 2. If you can land some bleeds early on, you'll see that you'll just be shooting right back up to a special 1 right after firing a special 2, basically. So now this passive ability is what we're going to focus on, and this is what really, really makes Blade great. You can see that I have it in this fight due to my Ghost Rider synergy. It's that orange icon underneath Blade's health, his status effect, and that's Danger Stance. Danger Stance grants Blade an additional percent attack, while also reduces the ability accuracy of an opponent by 40%. For dimensional beings, this even ignores their immunities. So when fighting people like Dormammu, Mephisto, I'm not quite sure who the other dimensional beings are. But anyways, reduces their ability accuracy, great help. That's why he's basically a Mystic Slayer and a Villain Slayer. So the two synergies that you saw that are key to what I'm running right now is the one with Ghost Rider and the one with Mephisto. The one with Ghost Rider is most common. That's why you have him, Ghost Rider, Blade, and Stark Spidey as what they call the Holy Trinity. Basically, it gives them all some really good abilities. Ghost Rider, it allows him to have an additional 50% or 50% potency on his ability accuracy, which means all of his judgments will always apply. For Blade, it gives him danger sense against all villains, not just dimensional beings, which is just fantastic. There's a lot of villains in the game, so he's always going to have this increased attack and be reducing their ability accuracy. The other part of this passive is Blade's immune system, alienates attacks alien substances, shrugging off debuffs up to 75% faster based on current power. So if you just store power and aren't using it, he will basically shrug off almost like Agent Venom or someone. So that's great. Well-timed blocks, 100% chance to inflict a bleed for 2 seconds. His SB1 will inflict bleed, dealing damage over 10 seconds. SB2 receives an additional crit rate, will inflict bleed on critical hits, dealing direct damage over 1 second. For each bleed inflicted, bleed instantly generates an eighth of a bar of power. So yeah, if you're next to a bleeding opponent during the beginning of the SP2 and you're landing a lot of hits and you get a lot of bleeds, you'll just be generating power like crazy. And then the SP3 will inflict 3 stacks of bleed for 13 seconds, dealing some pretty good damage there, with a 70% chance to stun for 3 seconds. So those are his abilities. Nothing like super duper crazy, but a lot of utility kind of packed into there. And then the Mephisto synergy here is what allows Blade to have danger sense against all mystic opponents. So you're going to watch right here. We all know the problem with magic is she'll proc her Limbo, which deals damage. Limbo only procs once in this fight. Pretty crazy, and that's really what makes Blade great, is Blade can shut down most mystic dimensional beings, and with this right synergies, you can shut down all mystics, all villains, and yeah, that's just fantastic. And that's what makes him so good, coupled with his regeneration, with the bleed damage. So that's why everyone loves Blade. Unawakened, he also just packs a punch. Heavy hitter, strong hitter. So there's not really a lot of downsides. As I've shown here in this gameplay, lots of good regen if you can get him awakened. Kind of let you go. I paused here real fast just to kind of show off what Danger Sense was doing for you. But yeah, she hasn't procced Limbo yet. We're just sitting here. I'm just trying to regen a little bit because I get hit. I've been playing pretty poorly. But yeah, an Awakened Blade really packs a punch and allows you to kind of take a hit, make some mistakes, and kind of recover and stay up here pretty high with your health. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching. Let me know if there's anything else you guys would like to see in the comments below, and you guys have a great day. I'm just going to let this gameplay here play out. Have a good one.